Hi everyone, I'm Jamie, I'm a little bit strange, and welcome to Democracy 3. Now if you've never heard of this game, what you basically do is you become a leader of a country and you implement policies and you shape the country as you see fit. Usually in this game you have something called political capital, which you need to implement your policies, to change stuff. But what I'm going to do in this video is I'm going to turn that off, so you don't need political capital to change things. So basically, I can change whatever I want, how much I want, whenever I want, and we'll see how quickly I get assassinated. Because what I usually do when I play this game is I create this like beautiful socialist utopia, this like communist paradise, and then the rich people and the capitalists, they don't like it, so I get shot in the head by Jeff Bezos. And with the restrictions off, so I won't need political capital to make my changes, I'm wondering just how quickly I can get assassinated. Because I know it's going to happen. We're just going to see what happens. I'm going to start the game, new game. Okay, so let's be in the United Kingdom, because that's where I'm from. And play. Oh, we're not play yet. We need a party name. What do I call my party? There we go. My party is called Please Don't Kill Me. And the opposition party can be called We Definitely Gonna Kill You. Term length 5 years. Let's probably not put hurricanes and earthquakes on. I'm gonna have enough to deal with. Yeah, that works. Let's go. Yeah, I don't need the tutorial. I've played this game before. Welcome to your new job as Prime Minister. The lives of all 63 million citizens are now in your hands. As you will imagine, there are a number of situations and concerns that you will need to deal with as soon as possible, while keeping an eye on the long-term improvement of your citizens' quality of life. Plus, do not forget that you face re-election in 5 years, so you will need to monitor the opinion polls and party membership. Good fucking luck. Begin. Okay, so what shall we start with? What are our most immediate problems? Yeah, if you've never played this game before, all this might seem a bit overwhelming. I think it's fairly simple once you get used to it, but it can be very overwhelming when you first step into it. I don't think I've ever started a game with this many problems to start with. This is a lot going on here. We've got an asthma pandemic, that is great. And we're already starting with the capitalists hating me. That's a good start. Ooh, State Health Service. Let's do this first. There we go. Excellent health service. We're putting loads of money into the NHS. We've got a contagious disease problem. That's happening right now. I think this might have stolen from real life. Okay, this seems like the thing we deal with first. This is the thing we need to deal with. Okay, poverty's helping it out a lot, so let's go sort poverty. What would be the best way to sort poverty? I know the best way to sort poverty. Right, we need taxes. Capital gains tax. Loads of it. Loads of capital gains tax. Corporation tax. Yeah, loads of that. What are other ways that we can tax the rich? Ah, there we go. Tax. We need money. High income tax. Let's do some of that. There we go. The wealthy do not like that. They should pay more. They have more. So they should pay more. Right, I think I'm going to click next because I've done a lot for this quarter. So let's click next turn. Achievement unlocked. The Kyoto Award. You may be members of a small club, but it's an important one. We are proudly one of the few nations that are taking our climate change obligations seriously. I'm very proud. There is an urgent policy question that requires your immediate attention. There is a proposal for a law to outlaw the advertising of alcohol on television. Yeah, probably should stop that. No more alcohol adverts on TV, please. Alright, what are we doing? We have a surplus. We can start paying off this debt. Cool. Good. The capitalists hate me just that little bit more. Let's see if the capitalists are actually taking up arms yet. Not as of yet. Yeah, this is the Battenberg group. Think about business first. If they start to get loads and loads of members, then they get this radical group. And if the Battenberg group get loads of members, they start trying to kill you. Right, what else have we got? We're spending loads on the state health service and state pensions. That's what we're doing. We're tackling poverty. Yeah, there's so much going on in this game, I sometimes just forget what the hell I'm doing. Basic income guarantee. Guarantees that every citizen will receive a flat income unconditionally. The Socialists say that it's a guarantee to the human right of life, greatly supporting the implementation of such policy. But capitalists say it's an unnecessary distortion of the market, stating that if people want to get money, they need to work for it. While capitalists are wrong. Implement. There we go. Everybody gets the money they need to live. Apply. What else should we do? What's this? What's this problem over here? Homelessness. Yeah, we need to fix that. Basic income guarantee is already doing a lot to fix that. Let's up state housing. There we go. Maximum state housing. Everybody gets a home. Everybody gets money. It's going well. It's going well. Everybody's getting what they need. Let's click that next button and see what happens. Crime's on the way down. That's always good. Public smoking ban. Okay. There are a number of suspected links between smoking and poor health. Pressure groups have called for a ban on smoking in public as an encouragement to smokers to give up. Yeah, ban public smoking. That shit's gone. Get out of here. I always hate it when I'm just walking down the street and I get face full of somebody's smoke. It's never a nice thing to happen. Okay, we still got a surplus of 4 billion, but I think we need some more money because I've got some big plans up in here. I've got some big plans. So we need some more surplus. So rich people, you got any more money I can take from you? Oh, mansion tax. Yeah, let's do that. Mansion tax, please. The most mansion tax possible. None of those mansions, please. I want all that mansion tax. So have you seen mansions? They have like 84 bedrooms, 73 kitchens. Nobody needs that. If you can afford that, then you can afford to pay a little bit more so that, you know, people don't live on the streets and have to, you know, like live paycheck to paycheck worrying if they're going to get food while you're living in your 87 bedroom castle. Homelessness is on the way down. That's good. What else have we got? We got unemployment benefit. How much are we doing for that? I mean, we've got the basic income guarantee, so we don't really need unemployment benefit, so I'm just going to leave that alone for a bit. What other policies we got? What fun things can we do here? I kind of want to do some equality improvements. Gender Transition Act. We're going to implement the Gender Transition Act. So you can have illegal, legally recognised after sterilisation, Jesus Christ, legally recognised after surgery, legally recognised without surgery, and all records amended. We're going to go with all records amended. Beautiful. I want to do some other equality stuff this quarter. Yeah, let's also implement this one as well. Prevent citizens being discriminated against on the basis of sexuality or gender identity. Yes, let's do some of this. Maximum. Nobody can be discriminated against on the basis of sexuality or gender identity. Yes, make that. Good changes this quarter. Good changes. And the doctor's strike is now at an end because, you know, we're actually paying them. Doctor's strikes tend to end when you pay them right and treat them like actual humans. Oh, we got this surplus still going. What else have we got? What are our immediate problems? We've still got the coronavirus, but that's on its way down because we're putting so much money into the health service. And the doctor's strike ending helped a lot. Let's up the science funding to try and get rid of this coronavirus. There we go. Up the science funding. Pump loads of money into trying to find a cure for this thing, and let's go. I think I might start to put a limit on myself because I've turned off political capital in that I'm allowed to make one economic change and one social change and maybe one law. So I'm allowed to implement like one new tax, one social policy, and one, you know, like just a general law. I get one that can be either or. Yeah, something like that. Okay, so what have I done this turn? I've put more money into funding the science. So, okay, so that's my law one. So now let's do a social policy. Constitutional basic needs. Of course, changing a constitution is seen as sacred, is politically difficult, and will anger others. This was clearly written for if you play as the States. Because the UK doesn't have a constitution that's hard to change. I might put that other one on hold for now, because right now I want to do a purely social policy. Let's alter the voting age. Let's do that. So the voting age is currently on 18, so I'm going to lower it to 16, because that's what I think it should be. Yeah, so we're going to implement 16 as the new voting age. I did see something in public services that I want to do. Nationalise essential services. That's the one I wanted. Let's nationalise all the essential services. There we go. Everything's nationalised. Everybody gets exactly what they need. Apply. And let's see what happens. And of course, the rich have started to evade taxes. Curb banking bonuses. Restrict the bonuses. They shouldn't get bonuses for routinely crippling the economy. Okay, we're running a bit of a deficit. I think mostly because the rich have started to avoid paying their taxes. Have we got anything we can do that can make them pay taxes? Like if we can close the loopholes they're using or something like that. How do we do that? Okay, we've got the strengthen the tax code. Wealthy people can use loopholes to avoid taxes. This can be avoided while having the side effect of making individual citizens' yearly tax calculation much easier. Sounds like nothing but upsides to me. So we've got less loopholes, restrict schemes, ban shelters, fine avoiders, and criminal penalty. I'm going to stick it on criminal penalty. No avoiding your taxes. I'm also going to implement stray animal care. So we take animals off the street and give them nice places to live. Specialised veterinarians, there we go. And what else should we do? Have we still got the coronavirus? Yeah, but that's going to be sorted soon. That's getting to stop trigger. We've almost cured the coronavirus. What have we got here? General strike. Oh dear. Okay. Poor earnings are a major part of that. That's right, because poor earnings are going up. So that's something. We have pollution problems. Clean energy subsidies. I'm just going to whack that up to maximum. There we go. Clean energy subsidies are as high as they can go. We're going to get our carbon footprint all the way down. Next. Okay, now we've got a corporate exodus. Oh dear. Corporations are actively fleeing the United Kingdom. There is an urgent policy question that requires your immediate attention. Gay people in the military. Yes, without question. I don't even need to read the stuff. Whoever wants to be in the military, sure. I mean, I don't think we should have a military anyway, but... In fact, I'm just going to defund the military. Where's the military? I want to take all the funding for the military away. Military spending. There we go. Just ceremonially only. We don't need a military. There we go. No military, please. That should hopefully help this deficit as well. If we're not paying for nuclear missiles that we never have any intention of using. Not that we should have an intention of using them. It's just they should be gone. We shouldn't have them. Corporations do not like this corporation tax. They also don't like that I've nationalised essential services. Get over yourselves. Coronavirus is going to be fixed next quarter. Still got this asthma pandemic somehow. This asthma epidemic somehow. Oh, it's because the environment is still shocking. Recycling. Universal doorstep collection. There we go. Let's fix the environment. We've got to fix the environment so people like me with asthma can breathe. Still got this vigilante mobs problem. But I have taken down crime a lot. So I'm just going to, you know, just defund the police. There we go. No funding for the police. I'm wondering if there's some sort of replacement I can get for the police. Like if we can get some sort of social care, something like that going. Okay, I didn't find any replacement for the police, but I did find public internet. So we're going to implement that. Everybody gets internet. There we go. Yeah, the basic idea is you defund the police and you put the money that you were spending on the police force into like social care and stuff like that. But I can't find anything like that. So we're just going to take the money that we defunded from the police and put it into like healthcare and use it to pay for our universal basic income and everything like that. Yay! Egalitarian miracle. Awesome. We may not all look alike or sound alike, but under your leadership we all now feel equal with our fellow man, woman and other. And isn't that the most important thing? Yes. Yay! Contagious disease is now at an end. Coronavirus is done. Still got the asthma. I'm surprised we aren't having more of a problem from the capitalists, seeing as they really hate me. Pretty much, I'm not doing a single thing that makes the capitalists happy. They hate everything I'm doing. Same-sex recognition. We've only got heterosexual... No. Same-sex marriage. There we go. We've still got this deficit, so I need to find another way to make some dollar. I'm going to start a carbon tax, because this will help our problems with the environment. No carbon. Carbon is banned. Right, next. Let's try and shorten these rounds a bit, because I feel like I'm doing too much in a single quarter. Oh no, my credit rating's been downgraded. Because I've got that deficit, I've got to get rid of it. Okay, we've got a surplus now. We can get some debt paid off and re-up our credit rating. Because of our relations with the international community and whatnot, should probably get that down. What should we change this time? I think we're still on the edge with this surplus, so I'm going to try and find another way to make some more money. I might actually just stick on an airline tax. It'll help the environment as well. Let's stop that. None of that. None of that big planes causing the environment to boil and kill us all. Let's stop that. Also, while I'm at it, I'm going to put a load of money into trains to try and get people to stop using cars. There we go. And also, while I'm here, let's ramp up the funding for buses as well. Let's make more bus lanes. Try and get people away from cars and into public transport. There we go. What we got? What's happening? Surplus is going up. Okay, we need to get some of this debt paid off. I'm surprised the capitalists aren't getting rowdy yet. Oh, wait, they are. The Battenberg group has 63 members. Oh dear, it begins. Problem is, we're still on the edge with money, so I'm going to implement a luxury goods tax. 90% luxury goods tax. It's got to get some of this surplus paid. Got to get some more surplus Words are hard. So we can get some of this debt paid off. Okay, so I could also implement these tax auditors, and they will stop the tax evasion. There we go, let's do that. Extensive monitoring, get rid of some of this tax evasion, because I think that's a big contributor as to why we're not making a lot of money, because, you know, we've got the corporate exodus and tax avoidance and all that nonsense.